What's going on, folks? I am Goat. Welcome back to Warframe. I am now prepared to be cussed out. Oh my god. I have probably the most sacrilegious fucking Saryn build that you're ever going to see in your life. Yes, you survive. Um, Nobody's probably going to like it. So, Saryn's second ability, with her Augment Regenerative Molt, is a massive piece of survivability, okay? The problem is that some people just don't like doing that because it requires a mod slot and it requires taking away from something to do something else. So basically, you regen 10 what is it, 10% of your health for 10% of your health every second for 10 seconds, if I remember correctly. Or you can do something a little different, which is, you all know me at this point. We've gone through this many fucking frames. I think we all know that I'm going to do something a little different. So I went for something very different. I've shown this in one other video, which is basically a shield regen from Saryn. Yeah, it's stupid. I'm sure somebody's like, bro, what the fuck? So, toxin status deals 45% more. Corrosive stacks by 3. Corrosive stacks by 3. Yes, those could all 3 be toxin, by the way. Excuse me. Shield capacity is up and 45 at spawn. The build. Yeah, Vigilante Vigor, Fast Deflection, Arcane Aegis, Brief Respite. Yes, I do have Prime Sure-Footed on here. No, it is really not necessary. And then the rest is just some range because God Almighty, there is just nothing about this frame. I don't think they're ever going to nerf down her range. Her range is the most forgiving range in the game. Her abilities are just destructive as hell, and you don't need to like go nuts with it to make it happen, right? So Archon Continuity, guess what? Toxin status effect also apply corrosive. How's that a bad thing? She's doing both anyway. Adaptation to help for anything that might sneak through the shields. Arcane Blessing to help for any potential toxin procs that you may take. Same kind of thing that we've talked about time and time again. Yes, this is a completely sacrilegious build in every sense of the word. Okay? I get it. I really do. I actually threw this build together for a few clanmates that were having problems with survivability with Saryn. Believe me, I made the argument about regenerative molt and a few other things. Hell, throwing Eclipse on there. It's actually kind of functional. Yeah. Funny enough, I started using the build and I thought it was hilariously funny. So I just used it. It's fine. Okay. You should not be moving. You stop. Don't you walk at me. You notice, ain't nobody got no armor. You know why? Because I don't need it. Look, I have Catabolist. We'll travel. And then I missed, because I'm an idiot. Really? And then I missed again. Son of a bitch. Okay, would you stop that? I feel like it works. It's nothing fantastic. I am not even going to act like this shit is amazing. It ain't. But if you want to live, and you want to just basically chain down a line of enemies and just fuck them up, throw some spores at them, put some toxic lash in there, throw miasma out there. Even though miasma doesn't really scale amazingly, it still does work. And it helps you build up, you know, more spores. There is so many, because Saryn is such a good frame. I am going to scream if I have to and tell you that there are probably 100 different builds that are probably better than this. But if you're having survivability issues with a frame that may or may not really be like your bag, this is a way to go. Now, do you need to? No. Should you invest in probably a better build with Saryn? Yes. I'm gonna be straight about that, okay? Like, this is just a straightforward, functional, just fuck enemies' armor up and just shoot them in the face and have a nice day. And like funny enough, honestly, the dual Iker coupled with Saryn is unbelievably good, especially with this build because as you take some shield damage, just throw Condemn out there, just fucking hacky slash the shit out of him, and everything's fine. But if you're going for the actual nuke Saryn, this is not it. Okay, so folks, thanks very much for watching. As always, catch you in the next one.